After that somewhat abrupt ending, let us continue playing Baldur's Gate the Enhanced Edition.
Top of my to-do
When we
list.
last left off, we were attacking hobgoblins. Because hobgoblins happen to be there right at this moment, and someone's level up. Inward mode for that. And yay, more arrows. Not that we actually need them strafely anymore. But still, might as well clear these areas out because we can. Right. Let's see.
Now what? It's in the
I
bag.
think we do have enough arrows, but it's still worth having a quick look. Nah, nothing worth. There, nah. You should, though. Okay, and a few more.
If you're sure
So
that's
we're
what you want.
reasonably well stocked up at this stage. Okay, oops. Zoom back out.
Yeah? What do you
Right,
want? Yeah,
onwards.
I'll get right on that.
Oh, I forgot to level up the win. Well, we'll do that in a moment. Just got to go and slaughter all of you people. Right, so level up. This won't do an awful lot because she's dual class and she's lower level than what she started. So one additional mage level spell, giving her now 2, I believe. So we can go Sleep Reflected Image. Speaking of, actually, not much in the way of inventory to sort out. Probably a few things. Everyone has a charisma of 16, so a friend spell takes her up to 20. Oh, information as well, I suppose. Might as well earn some experience while we're at this. I mean, red fire shield. Fire shield actually useful enough level 4 spell that I think that's worth having. Right. Don't really want to learn Improvision. Blindness she doesn't have. Blindness can be useful. Stinking Cloud you already have. Color Spray, Magic Missile, Charm. You should have all of these. Web. Don't like Improvision spells, but it gets rid of an inventory slot. And she has the intelligence, so she should be alright with that. Let's do some basic inventory switching. That can go in there. Why you got that? That's useless. And everything seems to be okay over on this side of the board. So, yeah, you have far too many of those. More damage versus definite hitting. More damage. Definitely more damage. Okay. That should do. I might actually switch around later on with her next. So she doesn't have proficiency slots in melee attacks at the moment, but we might give her a longsword one because elves do have that.
Huh? Way ahead of you, boss.
It's a consideration. Other things to consider is Erden versus hobgoblins.
Now you're going to be.
Is there a point? Has there ever been a point? Actually, we're fine for arrows. We have far too many arrows again. Until the point. Oops. Until the next point, we have not enough.
What do you need? Don't worry about me.
Have a look through this. Nothing of value. Some gold. Nothing much of value.
What you got for me? Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Oh, I suppose there's one there as well. We'll just check that out. Lead on, Imwin. Or lead on person. Ooh, person.
The army.
What are you doing in my room? You're not supposed to be here. Probably not, but we're in here now, and I don't know, it seems like a reasonable room. That one's locked, and we don't have a thief. I seem to just be doing this for no good reason. But some gemstones. Gemstones will do. I should really go around selling these at some stage. Not that we have any imminent money issues. I mean, even ignoring the stuff we have to sell, they're up to nearly 20,000 gold. Badum. I have no idea what that was, but oh well. So around here... Oh, another one. Are you a twin to the guy 2 room down?
My blade
Let's find out.
cut you down to size.
Yep, he died just as easily. Must have had exactly the same stats. Ooh, spell magic scroll, always useful to have a few of those in reserve. Some potions, and here we find some gold. Does anyone have the spell magic? No, I gave a spell frostbite. She doesn't have the spell magic yet, so I've done it. This always happens when I click the outside of the edge of it. It slightly reduces or expands the window and causes issues, so 2 moments. Right, that sorted that out. So, onwards we go then. Where we find stuff. Actually, you probably shouldn't be the one carrying and sorting all that out.
Tell me, you want
This is all going to be basic stuff, isn't it? Ooh. No pursuit of armor. Check I'm not missing out. Okay, so there's one thing worth getting in here. Lots and lots of swords, shields. And what's behind there? Okay, so a couple of things to be identified. How many of those do we actually have ready? I think you've already got a +1 shield anyway, but armor potentially could be useful. +1 studded, so not all that useful to be honest. So you're laden down with quite a lot of stuff. Let's toss some of that around. So I think you're slightly better with these than the alternative, so I'm quite happy for you to go and switch to that. Though not just now, because you're still an elf, you still have a bow, and that's clearly the better option. Is down here. Down here is another room, and there's some goblins.
Eat flame!
In fact, we'll get you just out of the way. Yeah, I really doubt they're actually a problem for us, but you know. Just on the safe side.
I've got this.
What you got for me? Where ahead of you,
There we go. Mage time.
Yeah? What do you want?
Go kill Mage.
I am here. You're a queer fellow.
Yeah, blast with a magic missile.
What do you need?
Get in there and kill her.
What is it this time?
Nira, let's have a sleep spell, please. Just get rid of those goblins for us.
You rang?
Preferably before we cast something that's caused an effect.
Oh! Tell me.
Yeah, that's what I didn't want.
You need something? If you're sure that's what you want.
Okay, what do we actually have? Who's up?
Give it to me straight.
They're not feared, they're whatever minded. Alright, let's get everyone cured.
What do you need? You want it?
I'd much rather you attacking the paladin
Now what?
than doing significant damage to anybody else.
Tell me, you want it? You got it.
No, don't kill Emwyn, please.
I feel so cold.
I got nothing.
Give it to me straight.
What does the cloak do? Oh, it's got some other effects. Charm creature, but it's creature specific on that one.
You need something?
I think your ring is the ring of druids, so that's animal as well, isn't it? Done it. I'd rather not have you kill Imwin here. We like Imwin.
What do you need? You want it? You've got it.
Come on.
Tell
Got a
me,
nice
I've got
tasty
this.
paladin here. Fine. There we go. Right. Oh, for God's sake, stop, Imwin, stop trying to kill yourself.
What do you want?
Oh, thank God.
What you want?
That
I'm gone.
was horrific.
Now what? It's in the bag.
Uh-huh. I'll do it.
Oh yeah, we still have combat to go.
What is
Whoops.
it this time?
On the plus side, I think we have actually cleared this area out, but
Stand back and watch
What you got for me this time?
Go on, kill them. They're not going to do much harm to us now.
Your concern? Certainly.
Alright, let's see what our reward is. Obviously a cloak. Hold person, slow. I think we're going to slow to Imwin. Hold person to you if you don't already have it. I think you've got Ghoul Touch, and you both definitely have that, so that's just for selling later. But you can definitely learn Hold Person. It's a nice, useful third level spell. Slow is probably okay to learn here. You actually don't know Dispel Magic, but I prefer to keep the scroll for the moment. And Ghoul Touch you already know as well. Okay.
Yeah, I'll get right on
Let's see
that.
if there's anything worth looting in here. Another scroll. Grease. And some lootables. Detect invisibility is actually a semi-useful one, so I'm going to have Imwin learn that. Being
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do list.
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to save rest here. Oh, for God's sake. That is a lot of people. Dear God, that is a lot of people.
Yes?
Yeah, we're going to cast that there, because we might actually need to do some rather severe defensive work. Right, since we only have one active person from that,
What you got for me
it's
this time?
slaughtering.
I am here. What do you need?
Yeah? What do you want?
These are worth 120 each, so that actually wasn't too bad on the experience front, really.
Tell me.
Huh?
Give it to me straight.
Yeah, man. And one. Imran is on all-out attack, actually. I need to suck out where I must have a scripted, oddly. Ranged. I'm going to take a script off for the moment because I'd rather not have her go stabbing everything to death that we meet. She's strength 9 and really not strong enough for this.
Yeah? What do you want? Top of my to-do list.
Right, so what's our loot reward here? Other than a load, and I do mean a load of splint mail.
Way ahead of you, boss.
Let's try that again. Only this time we're now in a defended fort position. Let's try that again. That didn't work.
Uh-huh.
We're also out of sleep spells. Oh well.
What you got for me this
Get
time?
butchering.
You need something?
What is it this time?
Your concern?
Yes, fort position, please.
You
Okay,
rang?
it's getting a little close for comfort. Got an armor spell up on you.
Yes?
I want you to fight your way back out here. Protect the wizard.
I am here.
Right,
Yeah?
it's going okay.
What do you want?
Combating.
Flaming! Or possibly frosty.
I'll tell you what, we're going to earn our keep here. We're going to rest. We do need to rest, actually, before we go down the next floor. The next floor is going to be awkward.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
As an added bonus to doing all of this, we have got Nero one more level before we've done this, so one more proficiency slot. Let's give her a sling proficiency, actually, so she's slightly more accurate with that. And I believe she now has another spell slot, so we've got decisions to make here, I think. E6 of piercing damage, plus 4d6 of fire damage. One bolt every 5. Flame arrow, I do... nope, detect illusion, dispel magic. I could take it along the pyromancy route, but there's always the risk with... Nero that she's going to counter... I'm going to put her on double dispel duty. And I might change fireball for a flame arrow, but... Dunno. We're up to the 40,000 experience barrier now. that's going to affect a lot of people for a while.
What you
Let's
got from- yeah,
actually
I'll get
explore
right
and
on
find
that.
something else to rest before we do that anymore, because that room's getting a little bloody. Alright, so we have now finished the entirety of the area off. So really, we're just getting down and out now, aren't we?
Now what?
Oh, fine. Sylviana will work our way there eventually.
It's in the bag.
It will be fine. Right.
Uh-huh.
So while that's going on, we had a couple of small things to be identified, which we'll do later. That's shield. We will have more things in the future, no worries about that. Oh, I forgot about the boots. Now, I don't normally have these... Oh, darn it, let's put you over. Right, how can we resolve that? I'm just going to pass a head over. That'll do. It only weighs £20? I suppose these magical, so magical stuff automatically weighs half of what it does normally. Sylvie.
Uh-huh. It's in the bag.
I'll say, where are you? There we go. Right, I think Sylvie, we're also going to be swapping her arrows here. I might be now considering using the +1s. And I might be putting those back on. We have a full set of arrows of fire we could always use. Save us a spell for none. The arrows of ice are more reliable in terms of actual damage done.
Yeah? What do you want?
Well, this all
Yeah, I'll get
depends
right
on
on
getting a
that.
good night's rest here. But this is not an easy area we're about to head into. So let's quickly save up. Rest. Hurrah! A successful 8 hours of rest. We might do another one here, depending on how we're set up. No, you already know it's a small shield +1. Awesome. And a traveller robe. Fantastic. I can give a small shield to you, just in case you end up in melee. Yeah, no, you can't, but that's fine. Small shield to you. Just on the off chance you actually make it into melee, and we need to start using these. It'd be a bit desperate if we are. Yeah, we are going to switch you down to ice arrows now. Right. Let's head on. Let's get about this then, I think.
You must gather your party before
We do want our main frontline fighter hasted.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Daveron. But you better have a good reason for being here. You want to see the master of mine? Daveron doesn't like unexpected guests. Possibly a bit overkill on the one guard. He was wearing plate mail. Okay, so hold on. Well, let's cut that up. See if we can't force the lot there. We can't. Yeah, there must be a secret door there. Elf, use your magical elf powers. Okay. I think the area in front is trapped from what I remember. But I've got no way of detecting it, have I? What is speed and vulnerability, hill giant strength, defense, stone form. Yeah, I should have set up some spells ahead of time here, shouldn't I? Clerics have trap protection, don't they, as a thing? I'm debating whether I need to go back up here, because I'm certain there's a lightning trap in front of me. If I remember what it is. Chant. Vine traps. Okay. So we're going to do the one thing we never, ever, ever, ever do. And we're going to go back and... So we save rest here. 2 Iron Throne mercenaries stop us from resting there.
Huh?
I didn't mean the rest of you as well.
You need some? It's in the bag.
Still, we can move out the way. Right.
What you got for
Let's
me
try
this
that
time?
again. Alright, fine. We're going to quick save and then we're going to rest. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What do
know
you
what
want?
we're actually going to do?
Now what?
You're going to unequip those arrows because we don't want to waste those here. I might actually just fight this on. I'm thinking of... If it's a nothing trap, I'm going to look really silly here, but I've got a feeling it's not a nothing trap.
It's in the bag.
Huh?
I'm
Way ahead
certain
of you,
it's not
boss.
a nothing trap, so we're going to retreat.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, I'll get right on
We're
that.
able to successfully rest here, so we shall attempt to do so again. There we go.
What you got for me
Right.
this time? Way ahead of you, boss.
Now we head down.
Must gather your party before venturing forth.
As I say, I'm going to look so silly here. Now, there's protection from normal missiles, so we do need to use magical stuffs. Sylvie, so we are now back onto these. And there's backup. We're going to move to the +1 arrows. But for now, we're going to stick with those. Right.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Let's move up to there.
Your concern?
I have many. The fault occurs I can't do anything about them, can't I? Can I? Okay.
Yeah? Way ahead of you, boss.
Darn it, I knew it was an... that was a lot of damage we just took there. On the plus side, I triggered it and ran.
Yes?
Didn't trigger the encounter, I've only triggered one of the enemies in it. That I will consider a bonus here.
What is it
that
this
I will
time?
consider a direct reason to go and attack you
Uh-huh.
now. In fact, you I can deal with without the magical arrows, so we're going to stick back to these. Get shooting.
You're a I've
Anyone
done
head
had
back.
enough of this.
Huh?
Combat. Sylviana is not able to harm those with normal arrows. I don't want to use the +1 arrows though. I've been saving them for so long. Okay, so on top of that, he actually can't harm them with them. So here we go. Alright, Sylvie,
You need something?
combat. Cleric, combat. Oh, there's more of them. Am I so glad I didn't walk into that entirely?
It is done.
You rang?
Alright, let's have another magic missile up here. I ordered somebody to
Now what?
move.
I am certainly.
What you got for me this time?
Urgent,
you
get
need?
into combat, keep going.
Uh-huh.
And one more, Mira. 4,000 experience points for the battle horror.
Yeah? What do you want?
Right. Let's sit up
Huh?
then.
Top of my to-do list.
Because we dealt with that. But you see what happens if you walk down that corridor. You take so much damage, and then you have to deal with one of the more annoying mages in the game, blocked by one of those. So, overall, even though we kind of messed
Tell
about
me.
a lot with this, we did the right thing here. Just make sure the cleric's fully healed before we go any further. And we'll have a cure light
What you got for me this time?
on you, because you've got to trigger off another one. Aren't you happy about that?
Yeah?
This time, though, I want to keep everybody back
If you're sure
far
that's what
enough,
you want.
What you want? I've done.
What is it my turn to say?
Yes, indeed.
far enough that hopefully
You
they
need
won't be
something?
affected by it. Yes, we will get back to using you like that. Get back to your using your arrows. Right. Anything else you've got as a buff spell?
Something most unnatural here, and I want no part of
I
it.
should have taken Cure Disease off. That's the other thing I should have.
Way ahead of you,
Well, now
boss.
there's 2 more traps. Why have you
Flamethrowers
cut?
have
Does it just...
found their way down to my lair.
Also, there's another one. I thought I dealt with him, but no, there's 2 of them. Okay. Is to steal my riches, or perhaps to seek to righteously punish me for my affront to your morality. It matters little, for I will do neither. Before I dispose of you in some horribly gruesome manner, perhaps I should introduce myself. I am known as Dariel. I would ask you for your name, but I care little to become acquainted with the dead. Right, so we triggered off a load of traps here, but it hasn't affected anybody at the back. Whole person.
What do you need?
We need to deal with you quite quickly, I think. Reflected image.
You rang?
Chaos shields, because I'm going to need that eventually. Get. Kill it.
What you got for me this time?
Let's say, get combating. Yeah, he's dimension doors between 3 areas and then blasts this inner area.
Now what? I'm on it like Edward.
Tell me. Don't worry about me.
When I say blast the inner area, I meant it. On the plus side, that hurt the battle horror quite significantly. Get some more healing. Let's get Sylviana. Shooting.
I am here.
You get into combat.
Now you're gonna be sorry.
Your feeble skills are no match for my magic. I'll have a dispel up. Get some damage
More
done.
concern?
You. What have we got here? We've got your own dispel magic, of course, but I think what I'm going to need here... I've got nothing attack-wise with the cleric. I really should change the cleric's status at some stage. Right. Magic missile. Okay.
What you got for me
You're
this
the
time?
hasted
Top
wizard.
of my to-do list.
We just dispel their own effects here. Got it. Alright.
Yeah? What do you want?
Give it to me
Get
straight.
into combat. Imowin.
You're a queer fellow.
Summon some monsters.
Yes?
You need something?
Get shooting.
What is it this
Nira.
time?
Let's have some magic missile power. Retreats. This encounter
I'll get right
can
on that.
drive you insane here. And the whole reason for summoning a bunch of critters was so that I would know where he is. Alright, go for it. Scamper! Alright, so he's there.
What you got for me this? Way ahead of you, boss.
What do you need? Don't worry about me.
Well, that fireball did virtually nothing
Yeah?
to anybody.
What do you want?
At least I found him, kind of.
Now what?
Sylviana, that's on you.
Tell me.
Do you want to tell me a story about trollops and bloodtails?
Mr. Knoll seems to know instinctively where he is.
Give it to
The
me
problem I've
straight.
got is I don't really want Sylviana to just go and... Good hit. Good hit.
You rang?
Fortunately, I'm running out of spells. Go for a shield.
I know nothing more, so leave me to go.
Just keep this up. What have you got for pressure? Sleep, which won't affect him. Stinking Cloud, but that's a mirrored effect. So you put a Stinking Cloud effect in there, maybe, but I don't know why I've even got Stinking Cloud on there, to be honest. Anyway, keep that up.
Good on you if you say
Get dispelling in if you can. Casting failure, awesome.
Back home, Puff Guts would always...
He is
You have dealt a great blow to the organization
He is
known as the
annoying.
Iron Throne.
Sorry.
A defeat that you are certain will not be ignored. Now you must travel to the great city of Baldur's Gate. where you are certain to find the truth behind the strange plot that plagues the citizens of the Sword Coast.
Or will we? But that...
I'm
Oh,
gone.
that is something you need to prepare for. On the plus side, Nimwin's now up to level 3. So, Huzzah, you've now got a second level spell available. And you're only 4 levels away from getting your thief skills back. God, I hate this encounter. Right. Either way, you've actually filled out your inventory, so let me just... The curse stuff, that's why that's there. Robes aplenty. Let's go. Toss you that, toss you that, toss you that. Plenty of shielding stuff. Scroll, 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 which we might even bother reading at some stage. And the key to the mines. So we can flood this entire area. Huzzah. So
What you
next
got for me
time,
this
we
time?
continue playing this game of gameness. Until then.